This is La Rosa de Zorro Rojo. She was born in April 2007, which makes her 4 years old this year. She is a chestnut, as you can see, and she has no markings except for beautiful flaxen hair in her mane and in her tail. Her daddy is Resorte de Zorro Rojo, who is a grandson of Resorte Corto. And the mother is Flor de Mayo, and she is a Castellano mare, which perhaps that doesn't mean anything to some people, but I've known Paso Fino trainers to tear up at the name Castellano. So she has excellent bloodlines. This filly is registered and microchipped. Pedro's been working with La Rosa for about a year. She is under saddle, she is bitted, and she's easy to deal with. You can see how she stands and lets him tack her up. We use the typical Paso Fino tack. This is Pedro's training saddle. It's not very pretty, but it's versatile and useful and tough. Once the saddle is on, we usually take a horse into the arena or outside somewhere and lunge them. It gets a little bit of the energy out and gets them warmed up just a tiny bit. It's kind of a ritual that we do. We lunge them one way and then we lunge them the other way, and then they're ready to go. You don't have to do this with a little older horse, but it's really pretty important to do with a young horse like this. We use the classic Paso Fino tack. It's a little different from what many people will be familiar with from other breeds. Most of it is modular in the sense that the bit is separate from the bit hanger, and the bit hanger is separate from the hakama or halter. That makes it interchangeable, so that if something's not working, Pedro can change out the bit, change the reins, make it fit what he needs for the moment. You can see that La Rosa stands there. She's very patient. She knows the routine. This is a pisador. It's part of the Paso tack, and it's very handy if you need to lead a horse or tie a horse if you're out on the trail. It's classic Colombian design. The halter's still around her neck, which makes it secure so that she's not going to move. And when Pedro's ready, then he'll release that, and off they go. Paso Finos have several gaits. Of course, they walk, they can canter, but what they're known for is the quarto and the largo, which is a 4-beat gait similar to a walk, but collected and quick. Here you see she's going forward. There's very little bounce. You don't need to post with a Paso Fino, but just sit deeply and enjoy the ride. This horse is somewhat tall for a Paso Fino. Many of the Pasos are quite a bit shorter, so she has good size, and since she's young, she still has perhaps even a little growing to do. La Rosa was born here, and she's never been off the farm. She has not had the confusion of multiple owners and multiple riders. Pedro's worked with her very consistently. He doesn't push. He takes them slowly and kind of allows them to evolve at their own pace. As she gets older, she will only get better. This is going to make somebody a really nice riding horse. Here she is backing up. Horses generally don't like to back up, and so they have to be taught. For information about La Rosa or others like her, give us a call at Red Fox Paso Finos, 618-667-2465.